Hello everybody, my name's Nick and I'm continuing my little series called Herbs You Need to Know, in which I cover various herbs which I personally think that you need to know about. Why would you need to know about them? Well, it could be useful for you at some point in your future. Maybe this is a subject you're interested in already at this time in your life, or maybe it's something you're thinking about finding out more about. Either way, herbs are fascinating things, and I'm trying to use this little series to try and combat the presupposition that some people have that herbs are just plants and therefore they won't actually do anything for your body or in your body or create any kind of change in the way that you are as a person, and can't be used medicinally and can't actually help you. It's a point of view which is quite common amongst some people. Ew, that's just herbs. Ew. It's a very stupid point of view. Today the herb I'm talking about is something which could be useful to you at some point in the future. This particular herb is called Meadowsweet. And Meadowsweet itself is a very powerful herb because it does contain one of the more common ingredients which you've probably taken in pill form at some point in your life. It's called salicylic acid, and it's kind of like a precursor or naturally occurring form of aspirin. Think about that. This thing, growing in the wild, as its name suggests, it does quite well in meadows and fields. Alright? And you can learn to recognize, contains aspirin. So if you're walking down the country roads and you smell that rich, heavenly, deep, sugary smell in the air, and you see the plants, then maybe that is meadowsweet, and maybe you could use it yourself. According to a website I'm looking at, it's used for things such as rheumatoid arthritis, colds, congestion, diarrhea, the flu, gastritis or ulcer type complaints. And it's an astringent, it's a diuretic, and it can also be used as a general tonic. Now, this is quite big stuff for quite a wild plant, and one which you could probably buy the seeds for online and then learn to plant in your garden. And if you learn how to prepare herbs, how to dry them, how to store them, then maybe you'll have a naturally occurring organic source of aspirin which you yourself can store. Think about that. Alright, it's just something else which you yourself can learn to use as part of your journey towards wellness and looking after yourself during the colder, darker months. Right? Of course, I have to put in my little disclaimer at the end of this video, and that is quite simply that if you want to, try anything new, medically speaking, speak to your medical practitioner, your doctor or whatever, to try and make sure that you're doing everything right medically for yourself. Don't just take the opinion of someone like me who's just a face on the internet, just a person on the internet who's got opinions and has done his own research. You need to do your own research too. Alright? Look after yourself and keep cool.